Hi guys, we are here today. We're going to make a video playing with this beauty right here. This is the Huda Beauty Wild Obsession in Chameleon. I've done videos on the Jaguar and the Python. I do not have, I think it's called the Tiger, but it was the one I was least interested in, so that's why I didn't want to. I have way too many palettes. I cannot just buy all of them. So I got this one and I'm just now finally getting around to playing with it, and I wanted to share that with you guys. If you are new to my channel, my name is Samantha and I do a lot of first impressions, a lot of eyeshadow palette reviews. If you are into that type of content, please be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can come back and visit me again, and let's get started. So I wanted to do two looks, just as I have done with the other two palettes. I've already put on my base. I was playing with some other makeup earlier, so I still have a little lipstick from that, but it kind of goes with the palette, so I'm really excited. I am going to swatch these on my inner arm with no primer, and yeah, that's a new thing I've been doing, and I'm gonna continue with that. So let's start right here. This is a gold shade. It has that really pretty imprint embossing that was on the what was it, the Jaguar palette, I think, and that is just a really gorgeous metallic gold. It felt nice and thin on when I swatched it. Then we have a peach color here. So far, I haven't been disappointed by any of the palettes. This is one swatch of that peach shade. I think that's quite nice. I think Huda is just consistently improving on her formula. Then we have this beautiful purple shade here. It is a true royal purple with some really nice specks of glitter in there. Then we are going to go into the next row here, and we have like this peachy copper shade here. Very pretty, creamy, metallic. Whew. Absolutely beautiful. There you go there. We're going to go into the center shade, which is that orangey creamsicle kind of shade. And it's pretty close to my skin tone, so I did swatch it over twice just so that you can see, but beautiful, beautiful. Then this is like a brown shade here, but it does have like a tint of purple in it, which is nice. It's like a very dark plum. There you go with that. I'm always horrible about like swatches, and that's why I really previously didn't do too many of them, but here we are. Now we're gonna swatch this really unique shade here. It's like a marbly effect. It has like a burgundy mixed with a purple, so we'll see what shade it comes out to. Really pretty. It's like a really gorgeous cranberry. Hopefully you can see that along with all the other shades there. Then we are going to swatch the burgundy shade here, and then last will be this kind of crimson orange kind of terracotta shade. That burgundy did not swatch very well. I'll show you. It was very faint. I'm going to go over it one more time. So those are all the shades. And I already primed my eyes, so we'll just get started. I think I'm going to do something kind of probably a little bit more smoky on one side, and then a little something a little lighter, more everyday type of wear on the other side, just to kind of get more diversity in the looks. So we are zoomed in and we're gonna get started. Let me grab a swatch pan here so that I can use my dirty makeup brushes. Now, if you notice that I have like all these monitors and stuff behind me, I am starting a new job and I'm going to be working from home, which is really awesome. And my place is super small. So my vanity slash studio slash bedroom is now going to be also my work office. So we're just going to roll with it. If there's issues with the color, that's the only thing I'm concerned about. We'll fix them along the way. But so far, this is where we're at. So I think on this eye here, I'm going to go with the smoky look. And I'm going to go in first with this shade here. All over the crease. And as I said before, I haven't had any problems so far with any of the palettes. I'm really excited about that. I know that, you know, originally when she came out with the Wild Obsession palettes, people loved them, but over time the formula just did not age well. You know, eyeshadows just got more and more better and it just didn't stand the test of time. Not that the formulas changed, you know, as it got older, which, you know, it probably did a little bit, but just over time we were seeing so many better formulas that it wasn't as loved as it was once before. I'm going to bring it down a little. This is a beautiful like cranberry shade for like the fall. So far I really like that. I felt like it blended really nicely. And I'm gonna go in with a tighter, smaller pencil here, and we're gonna go into the really cranberry shade there and just deepen out the corner. Alright, so far I really enjoy that. I'm going to darken it up even more and go into that plummy shade there. And then keep that just on this part of the lid. Alright, I'm going to take the purple shade here and kind of put that on the outer slash center part of the lid. And I almost always apply shimmers with my finger. If you're new to my channel, it's just how I roll. We're going to go into this swirly cranberry shade and put that on the rest of the lid and blend the two in the center. Super pumped about that. So I'm going to go in with the gold shade there and put that in my inner corner. And I really like to drag my inner corner onto my lid and down my tear duct because I have very small eyes and I find that it just makes them look a little bit larger. So far, I think that looks really, really pretty for something like a little bit more dramatic and maybe a night out. Once I put mascara and stuff, I feel like that is really going to seal the deal with that look. And we're going to go work on the other side now. So on this side, I want it to be a little bit more subtle so that people who aren't looking for a lot of drama maybe will still find that this palette can work for them. I think the first shade I'm going to go in is the creamsicle shade and put that all over the crease, but keep it kind of high up. It is very close to my skin tone, I feel like. And then I'm going to go into the peach shade right there on the top and put that all over the lid. Kind of blend the two. Okay, I feel like that looks really pretty. I'm not sure if it's catching on camera, but in person it's really nice and soft. But I'm going to go in with the copper shade here and kind of put that in the center and kind of create like a halo eye. And go back in with the peach shade and kind of buff the edges of that to not lose those touches. And then I'm gonna go put just a tad more. Very simple. And then I'm gonna put the gold again as my inner corner highlight. Because why not? It's really pretty. And I feel like it really ties in with that peachy cream color. And I'm actually going to bring that gold along my whole lower lash line. I think that will really open my eyes. And then I'm going to take that copper color and just put that in the center on the lower lash line as well. I think that's really pretty and soft. So I'm going to put on some mascara and then let you guys know how I'm feeling. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I think this side looks really pretty and like simple and cute for like just going out and doing groceries and doing really basic things. I was able to create this really dramatic look if I want to go out and do things. I feel like the palette is super versatile. The colors are very complementary to my skin tone and the quality was really, really nice. I'm sure I could make these pastel shades pop even more if I was to use more like a base that actually had like color to it, because I was just using my basic Milani eyeshadow primer. You know, it does show up, but it is more soft because the colors are close to my skin tone, but I still felt like they really worked well on me, and I'm super pumped to have these palettes in my collection. My favorite one still is the Jaguar one. I don't know why. The color story just really surprised me and stuck with me. But I do think I like this one better than the Python, which is kind of funny to me because I tend to lean more towards greens. But I just felt like the shadows in this were just a little bit prettier. And a little bit more, I think the color story as well won me over on this one. It was just a little bit easier to read and to follow than the Python, but I did also really like the Python as well. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And until next time, love you guys. Bye.